shade and doing all that kind of stuff. So right now I have all of my art stuff right here on your left. I'm gonna grab my darkest pencil I have right now. Here it is. So when you're shading, you want to look at where the shadow is shown. So let's say like over here, the shadow's a little bit darker, so we're going to want to make it a little bit darker. So, and if I was looking at a real fox, you would see that they're not actually this kind of white, and the fact that they have the fur. So we're going to want to make all of this stuff smooth, and yes, we will be doing that. So now that I've made this part, I'm going to take this. It's meant for making things a little bit smoother. So I'm gonna do that quick. So now as you guys can see, it's a little bit smoother. And of course I can erase, so if there's anything you wanna undo, since I did it light, you can undo it. And some places are a little bit lighter, so I'm gonna take a little bit lighter pencil and I can do the other layers. Can't you guys see that that's a little bit darker? Okay. So if you guys want to, you can grab a piece of paper, draw basically whatever you want, and you can do this with me. I'll give you guys a minute. Okay, I'm gonna start, and if you haven't gotten your pencil yet, you can just pause the video. So as you're doing this, you're going to want to make sure that you try not to move the paper, because if you move just a tiny bit, the shadow can change just a tiny bit, and that could affect your whole painting or sketch, if you want to say it like that. So over here it's a lot brighter, so you're gonna want to grab a lighter kind of pencil. So let me do it over here. See how light that is? Like, you can barely even see that. And it's probably because you're on a camera. As you guys can see that. So I'm gonna put this in time lapse, and you guys can watch as I'm doing this. As you guys can see, I'm starting to make some progress on our little guy. So let's keep her going. So I think what I'm going to be doing next is these ears. So on this side, there's more of the shadow. So we're going to want to make that a little bit darker than the others. So I'm going to start with the outside. Start over here. And just know, this is just the rough sketch, because you can erase. And that's why you want to kind of go light. Because it really doesn't even matter how hard you do it. So just keep that in mind. Okay. We're going to shade it in so it looks smooth. Because that's what you want. And there we go. See that? Okay, let's do the other ear. Okay, we're just getting these tiny parts. Okay. And now, usually I would be looking at what I'm drawing so I get a good visual of what I'm drawing. But as of right now, there's not a wolf right in front of me. So that won't work. So you kind of just want to think with your imagination, and as of what my light is pointing at right now, it's almost like it's morning time, so there'd be more shadow right here and more light over here. So just kind of think of a day kind of time, and then just keep going from there. So now I'm just getting these tiny parts of the ear. Make these ones a tiny bit darker. It sure don't look like a difference on camera, but there is a difference between those shades. I don't usually do color on my drawings, so I'm probably not going to do it today. But maybe in another video I'll draw it. Well, color it. But probably not. Actually I won't, because I'm drawing in pencil. So again, we're smoothing it out. Okay, now I think we're getting somewhere with this sketch. That looks pretty good. Okay. Now we got to get the other side of the ear. We're gonna do them a little bit lighter, because that's what you gotta do when you're doing shading. And guys, if this video wasn't helpful, honestly, just go to another video, because I don't know what else to do. Okay. I'm gonna do these ones a tiny bit brighter. Here we go. Okay. Then we're gonna get this one. Okay, now we're gonna be doing the shading part. Okay. Okay. And it appears that I forgot part of the ear right here. Don't mind that, guys, sorry. Okay, now we're starting to take shape with this painting. I like it. Okay, so we're gonna get this tiny part. Sometimes what you want to do, you want to get it with the lighter kind of color, and if you want to get it to a certain shade, do that, and then with a darker shade on it. See how that changes the shade? shade it together to get. Okay, now that we got that done, we're going to use these beautifuls. I don't use these often, but I'm using them today. If you're a beginner, I suggest not using these, but if you want to, you can do it, because I can't tell you what to do. Okay, now we're going to do the shading part. They really don't do a difference, but those are for like actual shading. Okay. Now we're going to erase to make them look the way we want. There we go. Okay. What shade should we use for those? We're gonna use a different. So this side's gonna be darker, the darkest we can, like this. And then we're gonna want it to shade in with the darker color. So like this. We're going to want to kind of shade in like this. So then now we can get a lighter color to get it to kind of blend in with that. I want it to get the edges, so I'm going to go a little bit out. Now we blend. See how that blends in with that? There we go. This thing's now starting to take shape. There we go. I think I'm gonna be doing these parts on the ears. So let's do that now. I'm gonna want the darker side. There and there. Okay. So we're going to want to have this one right there. Blend. And now we're just going to want them to get darker and darker as we go on this side. We're going to want them to get lighter and lighter on this side. So darker and darker as we go, shade by shade. See how they're starting to get darker? That's good. We want that. And then now we're going to be using the darkest pencil that I have. That's dark. Okay. Don't look perfect right now, but just wait, just wait, just wait. So that's getting smoother. We want that to be pretty dark, so it like kind of shows out, so they know that it's the center of the ear. Okay, and then for this side, we're going to want them to get darker, kind of in a way. So we're gonna start with this one. Right there. And then this one. And now they're just getting lighter and lighter as they go. Two more. Dang, this is getting light. A little bit lighter than expected, but that is fine. Because, as of what I say, patience is proof of true art. Blending. Yeah, because when you're doing art, you're gonna want to have patience. Because if you just make one mistake and you give up, you don't want that to happen. Because you can erase. Just know, as what I've said almost too many times. I'm gonna be doing these center parts. I'm gonna time lapse this. Okay guys, I got that part done. I'm just gonna do the main parts of it with, I think the darkest it can go. Is that right? Yes. Yes, definitely. In the main part right here. Like that. Because since it's like the main part, you want it to be darkest, so when you blend it, it kind of stands out in the picture. Just like this. Almost done. Okay, so now that I got it at the darkest it can be, I'm going to take my blending stick. Now let's blend it. Just like this. So now it's all smooth. Okay guys, so I got some things done down here and all of that. I'm gonna do a little bit more with it. So hold on. I'm gonna be doing this part right here. So since this is the light side, I'm going to be starting with a light and kind of dark kind of shade. So like this. I'm going to be doing it with the outer parts too, and then I'm going to go a little bit darker. And guys, I think this is going to be the last part of today's video. So, okay. And now take the blending stick again. Going to blend it just like this. And just like that. So that's how you mostly do it with shading. Try to find the shadow and everything. So this is what we've started with. Well, that's it. I hope you guys liked today's video. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.